It's Friday. Let's take a look back on the past week on our mission of growing GreatAssistant.com from $0 to $1 million in sales. Let me tell you, it was another monster week of work. Every single day, 8:30 a.m. all the way until 10:30 p.m., monster days of work. 15 and a half hours later, and those are some pretty pure hours. There is no water cooler time, nor is there any commuting. 15 and a half hours of pure productivity. Let's take a look at the goals that I set at the start of the week and what happened. The third most important goal this week was to go to the gym at least 3 times before 4:30 p.m. 6:54 a.m. on my way to the gym. Today I'm going to warm up, and then after that do a heavy deadlift. Second most important goal of the week was to sell one more spot in our Great Assistant program for an additional $1,500 in revenue. Yesterday's Thursday selling webinar actually didn't sell anything this week, but a longtime client and friend popped up and he ended up buying. So in the end, we actually did still hit our $1,500 revenue target. And you know what? We'll take the sales any way they come. Goal hit, and we will keep chugging along. Now, the single most important goal of the week I actually didn't hit, and I feel a little bit self-conscious about that. The goal was to get a short list of 5 candidates to be our potential next manager inside of the Great Assistant program. Throughout the week, I actually didn't get around to looking at all of the applications that we got until just this afternoon. Now, I thought that that would still be okay. I was expecting maybe a dozen applications or 2. I thought I'd still be able to breeze through in a few hours. Wow, was I surprised when I opened up our jobs at email inbox only to discover there was 45 applications in there. Whoa! So many talented applicants, including a handful of MBAs who've applied to work with us. It caused me to kind of pause and rethink the hiring process I've been using to fill this position. Last time, I spent a handful of weeks doing the whole interview process, spending around 30 hours to finally arrive at hiring Emily. Then for a few weeks, I'd spend 2 hours a day with Emily, getting her trained and onboarded, creating extra videos for her on top of that she could watch in her own time. So all in all, it was probably 6 weeks from the time that I started looking until the time that Emily really had a clear idea of what the job was all about. This time, I can't afford to take 6 weeks from beginning to end to get someone in place. We just have too many new clients coming in the door. So it made me wonder, can I maybe flip this process? Instead of going through all the hiring and interviewing first, maybe I can give people a taste of what it would be like to have the role of being a program manager inside of our business first. And then after that, go through the whole background checking and checking references and interviewing. Kind of reminds me of like people who want to be firefighters go on a ride along for a full day or 2 before they ever even apply, something like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go through all these 45 applications in the coming week or so, pick out the top 10 or 15, and then just invite them all to come on to a few webinars so that they can see the actual work that they'll actually be doing and get a real taste of what it's going to be like. Now, over this past week, I also had 3 pretty influential friends in the internet business community all reach out to me and ask me if Great Assistant would be ready to receive dozens of referrals from them. I know we are not ready for that kind of traffic coming in. So as crazy as it sounds, I had to tell them, please just hang tight a few weeks. I'll get back to you as soon as we're ready. And it made me realize, instead of hiring 1 manager right now, I need to hire like 2 or 3 and train them all at the same time so that we can handle the volume of work as soon as it comes. As you can see, it's been another action-packed week here at GreatAssistant.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube so that you can stay up to date with all of the awesome episodes that come out. Every single Monday, I forecast what's going to happen in the coming week, giving you my best guess of what I think needs to happen for Great Assistant to get ever closer to $1 million in sales. Then on Friday, I tell you what actually happened, just like in today's episode, the good, the bad, the ugly. Whatever your entrepreneurial mission is, I am cheering you on as you build the business of your dreams. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch the latest episode here of $1 Million Mission. Onwards and upwards, my friend.